Good morning. This is G Money Financial Tetris and Gigs channel. El Goti Goti La Cabra. Long time no talk, long time no see. Welcome to my first fresh episode of Multi-Apping Live, doing the financial Tetris with Uber Eats, Doordash, Grubhub, Deliver That. I won't mention that company, but I got a lot of good stuff coming your way with that company. We have some whistleblowers that just left the company, and we're gonna have some chats with them. But anyways, we are multi-apping. I'm gonna share as much as I can. Good morning to all of you. I'm up and about. It's 8:47 a.m. Ready to go multi-apping. We're sitting at $1,509. We're shooting for 1,800, and I'm gonna share as much as I can as far as doing all of these gigs. Let's start with DoorDash. I signed up with DoorDash in 2016. I had to find out when I signed up with DoorDash. 2016. So I went through my emails from AOL, modo cabra, and I found my welcome orientation email from DoorDash. So I've been with DoorDash since 2016. Obviously, I had been doing lots of DoorDash because I've been doing, let's call it that other company for now. But I was fortunate enough and smart enough to do a couple of those a month with DoorDash so I would not lose my account. And sure enough, here we are. I'm not with that other company for now. But I'm glad I have DoorDash. Same, I did a few Grubhubs a month, a few Uber Eats, just to keep my account active, just in case, right? And sure enough, here we are. We're gonna start in this market. I'm a DoorDash Platinum. That was one of my goals. I got to DoorDash Platinum the first 5 weeks. It's been a lot of work, guys. I'm almost at premier level with Grubhub. So it's been a challenge to get my numbers up. All of my numbers, my metrics were obviously down because I was doing that other company, right? I was like a 20% acceptance rate, 20% commitment rate, 20% everything. So I really had to bust my butt trying to get up there. So we made it to platinum last week with DoorDash, and I can see the difference already. I think we're like at 700, 800 bucks just with DoorDash. I'm doing Roadie. I signed up with Roadie. Roadie's a company owned by UPS. It's a carrier company. There's orders that you just pick up from like CVS, pharmacy, prescription, a couple of delivery only orders from CVS, pick up from Home Depot, from Santanella Feed Supplies, and where else? Best Buy. So I'm doing a little bit of that too. I also signed up with Deliver That, a catering company. I've done probably one of those a week. I really like that one, Deliver That app. So look for the Deliver That app, THAT, on your Google Play, on your Play Store, or your Apple. What do you call the Apple Store? The Apple Store. I forgot the name of it. And that was a good one. I like the catering one. It's easy if you see any orders. And Grubhub, I signed up in 2019, and before that company, right? I'll mention it this time. INSTACART. Before I started doing INSTACART, 2017, I was doing a lot of the other ones. So it's kind of like back to riding the bike again. Obviously, things have changed in 7, 8, 9 years. DoorDash has you in a tier level based on the work that you put in and merit. Obviously, every market's different, but I can see the difference already. I started at pretty much, again, my percentages were so low, guys. So I had to kind of sacrifice money, multi-apping, to get my levels up. So there's weeks. The worst week I've had since is 1350, which isn't bad. but I knew I had to sacrifice some orders from, let's say, Uber Eats and not take them to try to take a Grubhub to bring my percentage up. And we're almost there. I'm gonna say hi to you guys in a few minutes once I go to one of my spots. I'm gonna share a lot of information. We're gonna talk a lot, man. There's so much to talk about. So let's turn on this, boys. Look at my cockpit. I got all these little magnet things everywhere. I love them. You guys remember that for the dogs? This is very valuable for Doordash. So if you pause on Doordash, I have this timer. I'm a platinum now. It doesn't matter. I can always end my dash with platinum here in California, and you can always grab hours. But if you're not platinum and you pause your Doordash, right? Those 35 minutes and you're not paying attention, and then you lose your whole block, you're done. So this is what I've been using for that. Again, I got to platinum last week, so I don't need this anymore, but I would set it. I would start my Doordash, pause it, and then put like 34 minutes here, and then start it, because sometimes you forget. You catch another order with another company, you stop paying attention to your phone, before you know, boom, it ends your dash. You're done. But this little baby right here, if you're interested, just put it in the comments, and I'll send you the link from Amazon. I've had this for a while. I think I've showed it to you guys years ago on when I was doing Instacart. So it is 8:52 a.m. It's Sunday. Obviously, you got to put in the work, guys. I mean, there's not much to it. You got to put in the work. You got to eat some slop. I call slop those orders that are just nasty, like a $5 7-milers. I've had to eat slop to get to my to where I am right now with Doordash, but I'm proud of myself. I did it in 4 weeks. Got to platinum. I actually skipped silver right away. I went from I skipped gold, right, the middle one, because the requirements in California are a lot harder than like Arizona. Because I drove to Arizona last week or 2 weeks ago, and I once I got there, the app showed me that I made it to platinum when I was actually in silver here. In Arizona, all you need is like 7% acceptance rate, 70%, and to get to platinum, and like 100 deliveries. Here in California, however, is a lot tougher. It's 80% acceptance rate with Doordash, and 97% completion rate, and then you need to have at least 150 deliveries in the last 30 days. So it was weird. I flew to Arizona, pick up my son, drove with my son back here. He stayed with me for 6 months, which is great. But driving along the way back, I was changing status. My phone would show me like, congratulations, you're platinum. Congratulations, you're gold. So I drove through a couple of states. So that was fun. This is one of my spots. The best thing you want to do if you're new at this, doing the financial Tetris, as I call it, the multi-apping, you got to find a spot. I call it the Bermuda Triangle. I went to Google Maps, and I just typed in food or restaurants or lunch. And I told myself I have to find a spot where I have to have 3 locations, like 3 plazas, where I'm going to be like just a mile apart from each other. So that's exactly what I found. I went to Google Maps, I put in food, and then I saw 3 spots. There's this one right here. There's like a California Fish Grills, Martin Final, CVS, Popeyes. And then there's one that way, another, not even 3 minutes over there. There's a Vons for shop and pay orders. There's Starbucks, Panda Express. And there's one over here, Porto's, Pizza Hut. So I recommend, if you're new at this, that's the first thing you want to do. Find you like a triangle, 3 spots that are very close to each other. In case it's slow here, I'll wait here for like 15 minutes, and I'll just drive to the other spot, which is like 5 minutes away. And it's working out. So, what's up? Who's on board? Michelle, good morning. Always thinking about those red lights. JJ, what's up, Jared? Gigging in the LBC, what up? Nicolás, La Cabra's back. DD, que lo que? We won't talk about that, DD. I'll make videos separate on that. They're coming. Mr. Dunk, Ben, Eric, how you guys doing? Ben, what's up? 1509. Yeah, that's exactly what. Oh, yes, I'm 1509. Yes, you know I'm gonna try to get to 2000 doing these gigs. You know it. But check this out. We have to actually first. Yeah, I'm out of gas as usual. Let's turn that off. Let's go to Dash. Dash now. That's the advantage of him platinum. So platinum. Let's go back. You always find hours on platinum. There's ratings. So I'm at 91% acceptance rate. I've kind of put in the work, guys. You figure out when to turn it off. Like as soon as I get one bad Doordash, like a $5 8-miler, I turn it off. I pause for like 10 minutes. Why do I do that? Because I've learned that if I leave it on, usually, I'm talking about my account, my experience, right? If I get a bad one, I decline that. I'm going to get 2 or 3 more in a row, and I've learned that. So what I do now, as soon as I get a really bad one to eat slop, I'll pause it and just be patient, wait 10 minutes, and pay attention to my other apps. And that's how I've been able to maintain. I'm at 91%. That's insane. And I've also got myself in an area where the highway, even if I have like a $7, sometimes 6-miler, because I usually try to stay at $2 a mile. I know, but in this area, I got Interstate 5, which in this area, there's no traffic. So I know I can kill that order. Obviously, multi-apping is the way to go. Like I made, how much I made so far this week with but first of all, you go. I got a 91% acceptance rate, 100% completion rate, 4.91 rating. Rating is tough to get up here on with DoorDash, but I got some of my tricks that got me to 4.91. I was at 4.82, and I had to adapt and pull out the thank you cards and some of the tricks that I've used to do before, and I'm back to 4.91. But man, getting your ratings up from for DoorDash is hard. For any of these companies, it's hard. Why? Because most of people don't rate, man. They're hungry, they order, they get their food, it's over. So you have to inject some sort of information to them, talk to them when you deliver, or leave a note through the chat or a little thank you card, etc., to get that up, to kind of let them know that the ratings matter. So that's what I've been doing. I'll go into details on another video. The on time, 83%. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, these companies give you, especially in California, sometimes a little bit of traffic. They give you the time is ridiculous. They want you to get speeding tickets. It's not happening. It's very hard. I've been up there 83% with them since I started back in July 4th, since I resumed my operations. But we're platinum, and I can see the difference. So for those of you that, you guys know your market, that, let me go on Dash. Dash now. That's Dash till 8 p.m. That's the cool thing with platinum. I can end this Dash and get in great hours right away. So that's one of the things, man. Once you guys get to platinum, it's so much better. So here we go. Earnings. There we go, $800. This is my first week on platinum. 25 active hours. Let's see. There we go. There's the numbers. I don't make much. You don't make much on Prop 22 with these gigs compared to that other company. You don't make a lot, because one of the advantages here is that they pay you better base pay here, because it's California. So you're going to get a lot of bad tippers doing this gig. You cannot worry about that, man. There's got to be so many more bad tippers here than that company. Let's call it. Grubhub, we're gonna get to that, man. They throttle you so you don't make it. This is the way I feel, right? So here I am with I'm a Premier already, scheduled commitment. Premier on time and offer commitment, which is acceptance rate and other things. I'm at 91. They've been throttling me there because Mondays is the days that they update. Oh, I got a new one. Here we go. One thing you always want to do, new delivery drivers, you always got to have your notifications up. Something that I didn't have. I always take my screenshots. You guys know that. That's a platinum offer to me first, 1.2 mile. Red card required. It's Target. We've been there with that other company, so let's go to that little Target, that little one. Let's go. Let's get this bread. So we're at $7.94. We're at what here? We're at week 276. We're here at 3 something. Uber. Start moving. 361. So we're it's actually 1509, but we just got this one. Let's get rolling. It's not like that other company where I can just lip smack and stay here. No, you have a timer. You got to be on time. You want to keep that above 4.7. I'm sorry, about above 70%. If not, you get deactivated or something like that. But let's go to Target. Let's move this here. Let's say hi to you guys. And let's go for 1800. So I think I need to make 290 something. I've never shot for two. I always go to 250 a day, and that's it. But today, I'm gonna just try to get to 1800. What's up, gang? Deme luz. What up, E? Diablo, coño. Struggle's real doing these lives, huh? Here we are. How you guys been? So we got Target, Shop and Pay. Uh-oh. I don't like the way this looks. Let's go to this one. This Mac. Nope. That's better. Shop and Pay with Doordash. I'm just gonna give you my tips, my experience with Shop and Pay. A lot of Dashers don't like Shop and Pay because they're so used to just doing delivery apps, food delivery apps, which I understand. But for myself, that I've done that other company, the fact that I know the stores, right? I'm a little faster than. We are a little faster than your regular driver that doesn't do Shop and Pay. So a lot of, and I respect that, a lot of them don't like to do Shop and Pay because they're not used to it. But of course, I'm used to it. There's times that you're actually got to be faster doing a Shop and Pay versus going to like Jersey Mike Subs. That place sucks. There's a lot of orders from there that I get. Decent pay, but they take forever. Those delis, all the sub places, except Subway, they're pretty good. Speaking for my zone, it's really, really horrible. Sometimes, again, I'll take a Shop and Pay of 5 items at CVS. That for me, I'm going to be faster that way, doing a Shop and Pay than actually having to go to Jersey Subs or California Fish Grill. So just get to know your stores, guys, your food places, and then you'll know how to play the game. Same as that other company, just put the work in. Another thing about Shop and Pay with Uber Eats, Shop and Pay, there's I like to hang out at the Sprouts, obviously because I've done Sprouts with that other company. With Uber Eats, it's an advantage actually, Shop and Pay. A lot of the times you're gonna get like a $12 Shop and Pay, $15 5-miler, 4-miler. And the Uber Eats gives you a lot of time, a delivery time. So you take that order at 1 o'clock and it tells you it's like must be delivered by 2. My advice, if you shop fast, shop it fast. And 95% of the time, by the time when you're done with that batch, if you still got like 30 minutes before the delivery time that it shows, they're gonna add on another order, which is great. That's what I found out with Uber Eats. So when I get an Uber Eats, like on the fence, like 12 items, 4 miles, $15, I take them because 95% of the time, hey, I know I'm gonna shop it fast. Obviously, there's gonna be a time where something's gonna delay you, a replacement or something. The app for Shop and Pay with Uber Eats is not as good as the app for with Instacart. But 95% of the time, I'll do it fast, and then I have like a 30-minute window by the delivery time that it shows on Uber Eats, and then I know they're gonna attach me another one. 95% of the time they'll add another, not a shop and pay. Sometimes they'll add another shop and pay while you're doing it, but most of the time it's gonna be an order going towards that direction. So that $14 order turns into another $8, a $22 order. So that's a tip on shop and pay with Uber Eats. Do them fast. Look at the time that it's delivery time by, and you will get an add-on, which is really, really nice. It's always going to be an add-on going that way. It will not be, going 2 miles the other way. All right, so let's do this. Let's get back to the game a little bit. We got a Robin store here. Okay, I'm on time. Let's buckle up. Put on our gear again like the old days. And we're gonna go for 1,800. We're gonna make 291 today. We're gonna try. Could I make 300 a day with this? Yes, but I'm not working till 9 o'clock at night. Nope. That's one of the things that I was really focusing on. Like the last 3 days. After I got to platinum, now I'm coming home like at 6:30, which is nice. 7. But the first 3 weeks, I had to get these numbers up. I had to do what I had to do, and I was coming home beat at 8, 9 o'clock at night, man. Nah, not happening. Even though a lot of the good times to peak times here with some of these companies, it's like 8, 9 o'clock. But I'm trying to eventually get my 2K where I'm not out till 9 o'clock at night. We're getting there. It's a matter of time. I think we're gonna definitely get to 1750 today, this week, and we're gonna shoot for 1,800. I do like the fact also that I can take my breaks. Like I go home for an hour, something that I couldn't do with that other company. Half-hour breaks, 1 hour breaks, which is really, really nice. All right, let's get to it. Obviously, I have all of the other apps off. Let's get this bread. Vamos mambo. El gotioti, la cabra. Still recording, right? Yeah, here we are. Let's go. Start shopping. I like the intro that DoorDash has. It's really nice. I do like the shop and pay app. It's really good compared to the Uber Eats. The Uber Eats basically is the same as Corner Shop. I used to do Corner Shop before they got bought out by Uber Eats. So they haven't made any changes, which I'm kind of like disappointed that the Uber Eats platform for shop and pay, they kept it the same. But I like the DoorDash. Modo cabra, let's go. I hope you guys been doing well. It's been a month, right? It's been mentally devastating dealing with what I've dealt with, especially when you pour your heart and soul into a company. But we're good. We're doing a lot of good things. And many times I wanted to start videos and I just couldn't do it. But this is the start. Let's move forward. All right, let's find the cereal here. Cereal, what is this? There's a pharmacy back here. And a face brush, okay. Here's cereal, so the oat's gotta be here. Cereal. Oh, the oats are not here. We'll find it. Oatmeal says right here. Ooh. Was that it? Nope. Okay, they're in another aisle. Here they are. It's got to be it. I really like, again, the app on DoorDash when it comes to this shop and pay. I think their pharmacy's over here. The store is a little unique for a Target. It's really tiny. This is the first order of the day. Okay. Thank you. All right. We got this Venus. I'm your Venus. I'm your Venus.
Nice singing.
Thank you. Okay. Here we go already. Venus Mini 3. One thing about the app, sometimes it shows you the price, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, $10.39. Female, yeah. Venus Mini. Venus. Where else is some up here? I see $10.39 right here. There it is. Let's go. Ooh, we got a brush. Makeup stuff, yeah? There we go. You have to make that adapt mentally. Switching from that company to this for now. Because if not, you go nuts. Do not expect $30, $40, $30, $50 tips. It's not happening. I think it helped me that I've done it before, so I knew what to expect. It was still hard for the first few days to go from $10, $15, $20, $30 tips to this. But after a few days, we adapted back. So we're riding the bike again. This is the disadvantage of some of the shop and pay too. Take a little longer, but you know what? At the end of the day, I'm gonna see my numbers. You gotta take what these apps give you and accept that that's the way they work. Make it be as profitable as you can. Cosmetic stuff's not here. Oh, I know where it is. I just remembered. It's over here. Is my thing bouncing too much? Let me know. I'm gonna have to tighten my strap a little bit more. Good morning, boss. This is allá abajo, no? Down there?
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be, it should be on the other side of this aisle.
Thank you so much. Let's go. Left side of this aisle. Let me ask. Oh, here they are. Let's see, get the price on this one. $3. $3. What color is this? Let's see what's up. I'm just gonna scan. There's two $3 ones, so let's scan them. There's a black one, and there's like a, I think it's this one. They're different colors. That's a no-no. Maybe it was this one that's $3 right here. Let's try this one. No, let's send a picture. Here's a thing here with the app too. Hit the back button. It doesn't work. You have to hit scan again to get out and then get out. There we go. So item unavailable. They notify the customer, but what I'm gonna do, we're gonna speed it up. I'm gonna send a picture. Those two right there. There we go. Good morning, Danielle. Would any of these two work for you? Question mark. Please advise. Thank you so much. So I can check out. There we go. If they don't respond within a minute, I just go. Again, most of these orders, like this one was how much? This is probably like $1 tip, or maybe $2. Yeah, that's the advantage of doing this in Cali. The base pays a lot better. And also when you're in Platinum, you're gonna get the highest paying orders available in the area at the time. That's one of the advantages of Platinum. And I can see the difference right away. I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds. This is not your $80 batch, right? With a $65 tip. Gotta adapt. I'm gonna go ahead and refund. Yep, a little more aggressive. Oh, refund. Gave you a chance. Let's go. In fact, I have a regular payment card. If you're new to Doordash, you can use your digital card, your payment card, physical. My physical one's expired, so I'm using my digital card. We're gonna go through self-checkout. There we go. If you're a newbie with Doordash, just follow the prompts, pay, just bag it. You guys can activate your digital card on the app, confirm payment, pay, one bag, skip, card, there you go, thumbprint. Sometimes that happens, you have to go back, go slow. There we go. I was going to ask you for the receipt if you're new to DoorDash. There we go. I got my notification that this card was used. Take a picture. With DoorDash, it's unlike that other company. You can only take one picture. Have a good day. You too. Thank you. Bye-bye. There we go. Let's go deliver. This is the first one for $6.50. Oh, hell no. Not happening. I'm not turning around. $6.50. Let's go. It's a beautiful morning. It's been warm here in LA, man. It'll be super hot later, like 97, 98. We're only going 0.2 miles. I feel very comfortable. Once I got to Platinum, everything's changed where I know I can make my 250. It's really nice to have to know that they really take care of you. At least speaking for myself, like right now. What up? Them and lose. So yeah, getting to Platinum, man, it's worth it. Give it a shot if you're in LA. Give it a shot. You gotta eat some slop, man. If you want to get to the top, you want to be a top dog, you gotta eat some slop. You know, once in a while, you gotta get that one. Give that a shot. If you get a really bad order, a really bad one with DoorDash offer, pause for 10 minutes, and then
head south toward North Hollywood Way.
Let's do this. So you guys are going back on Pilot View. I'll catch up with you messages after this delivery. You guys are going back on Pilot View, my cabin. We're going for we gotta make $2.95. Let's go. You guys know we're gonna make it, especially if I'm doing a video. It's because I gotta make it. Look out, let's go. Whoa. I need the farthest one. That's not it. It's so annoying when that happens. Hold on, guys. There we go. We're only going 2 minutes away. I got 3 phones now. Not 2, 3. It's an investment, right? I switched all of my lines to Spectrum. So Uber Eats, new drivers do not have them on at the same time, unless you're like don't care about your acceptance rate, or you don't care about getting to a like Platinum or Doordash or Silver or Premier with Grubhub or Doordash. Then you can do whatever you want. You can just let them lapse. But anytime I do an order, I pick up an order, I immediately turn the other ones off, and you'll see as the day goes by. So this is an easy delivery. Give you a little tour. Here's one of my hacks. You see that with a magnet? Everywhere I go, they give me ice. I always talk about building relationships, right? I already built relationships with some places.
In 100 feet, turn right onto North Hollywood Way.
Where they let me have ice, and I have that cooler down there, and I fill it up. I don't ever have to buy ice, man. Build relationships, take care of people. There's a couple managers already cool with me. They say you can have as many whatever drinks you want. You guys know soda's my weakness. Relationships, man, you just never know. But I got 2 places where I get free drinks. You guys know me. Build those relationships. You never know. You may end up getting a job with one of those managers you met. Something happened to you, something unfortunately, but fortunately, you've built some good relationships with some staff. Don't force them. Let them be. They will develop over time. Don't force them. I always tell you guys that. Do not force them. They'll come. Be kind, polite, respectful. I mean, 2 + 2 = 4, man. It's not that hard. You know the basics. I already passed it on my first live video. Here we go. I'm going to be on time. I got to tell you what's happening with Grubhub. I'm not happy about it, but I'm not surprised of how these companies work. Grubhub should be a premier by now, but what they do, they throttle your stats. They do that. Maybe right now, in my opinion, there's too many drivers at premier level. So my numbers are not going up, and I'm going to explain to you in a second what's going on. It's brutal. They're definitely have my metrics on hold. Tomorrow, Monday, is the day where they have to update it for you to qualify for the next 14 days. These companies, man, they're all the same. All right, we got the delivery. All right, let's go, guys. You guys got to be patient with these lives. You guys know it. I have to switch from the phone on the dash. There we go. I'm going to put this down. Not disclose the customers, show their face or street name. The house, it doesn't matter. All right, here we go. Let's make sure I got the right number. Yes, I do. I already checked. That's the number. Responded to that. Oh, too late. I'm sorry, I didn't see this. That works. Too late, sorry. Complete. Take photo. There we go. 99% of the time I'll send a message, have a good day. But right now I'm getting acclimated again with doing these lives, and I forgot. That's one of the things that you have to be more consistent with Doordash or any of those other gigs, because of to get your ratings up. So we got our first one out of the way. All right, there's the pay, $6.50, done. I keep track. That's what's helped me too, to kind of strategically know where to place myself. I keep track every day. I'm probably gonna do it for next month, and then I'll stop, because then I have to figure out Grubhub. So first one of the day, one DD. It was $6.50. I put $6, and I put what was it? CVS? Little Target. This is what I like to do, keep track every day. Especially because you're doing Uber Eats. So Uber Eats, it shows you the offer, but then, you know, it shows a different pay. You can't figure it out. So by writing it down right away, the offer amount, then you kind of know how much you're going to get paid. So now we're on board. We're going to go on board with all of them. except Grubhub, and I'm going to explain to you why in a minute. Okay. We also have Roadie right here. Roadie. But today's Sunday, there's not going to be much Roadie, so we got to forget about Roadie today. And we have Deliver That. We got to forget about Deliver That too for catering, because there's a Deliver That app. There's nothing. So today, right now, we're only limited to Uber Eats, and we're not doing Grubhub, and I'll explain to you in a minute. Let's get to my spot. So we're $6 into the day. We got about 280 watt to go. 285. Let's go. We gotta get to 1800. We will. We will. If not, at least 1750. Okay, Grubhub. Grubhub. Here's Grubhub. Here's my stats with Grubhub. Account. Here we go with Grubhub. There you go. Grubhub. I need to be at 95% acceptance rate. That's insane. But I'm going to get there because I want to see what it's like to be top dog with Doordash and Grubhub. See if it's beneficial. We'll find out after I get there if it's even worth it to keep at both levels. I've already found out with the Doordash, yes, it is worth it to be at platinum on this market. I know some other markets for you guys, it doesn't make a difference. Same, I've heard of some premier drivers with Grubhub that are making bank, 1800 just on Grubhub, 1700, 1600 just committed to Grubhub, and I've heard others that are not doing so well. So the only way I can find out is me doing it myself, right? We'll see what happens. So with Grubhub to be premier, you need to be over 95 on the top two, which is the offer commitment and the on-time arrival. No, yeah. No, and the bottom one, schedule commitment, schedule blocks. You get schedule blocks with Grubhub, and they really want you to commit. You're like almost unemployed with Grubhub, really. They don't want you to take breaks. You can only take a 10-minute break after 2 hours. So you're really like an employee if you decide to go with Grubhub. So when I make it to Premier, I know I'm not gonna be able to multi-app. So with Premier, there is an advantage though. Right now on Pro level and Partner, you can only grab hours Saturdays at 10 a.m. at the Partner level and Fridays at 10 a.m. 10:05 on the Pro level. The problem is that the only hours that I was able to grab at the Partner level with Grubhub was 1 to 3 in the morning, guys. 1 to 3 in the morning for the past 3.5 weeks. So I had to take orders. I've had 3-4 weeks of sleepless nights to get these levels up. I didn't have a choice. My goal is to get up there. So it's been rough to try to get to Premier level with Grubhub compared to Doordash. Doordash a lot easier because with Doordash you can pause, you can take a break, and it does not affect you. With Grubhub, if you pause before a 2 hour, let's say you have a 4-hour block, and you pause for 15 minutes, 1 hour into your block, this goes down, your schedule commitment percentage. It's so strict with Grubhub. You're an employee, really, with Grubhub. So now I can only, here we go, let's go to scheduling. Check it out. Check out all the hours. Check out what I've had to do to get to where I am right now. Check out the hours that I've done. Sleepless nights. Look, 12 to 1 a.m., 1:30 to 3, 5 to 6:30, 12 to 1 to 3 a.m. Those are the only hours that they give you at Partner level. So I had to work my way up to Pro level. Now, when I got to Pro level, I thought I was going to be able to see some regular hours, right, for scheduled blocks. Let me add something real quick for the new drivers. With Grubhub, you can also just go online, but you're not gonna get as many offers as if you're under block. So you just go here, tasks, and go available. So I'm available now, but I don't want to be available. I'll keep explaining why. So here's my numbers. They're sick. I mean, to be able to have these numbers in 4.5 weeks and get to platinum, it's been a lot of work, guys. Again, there's days that I've had to sacrifice income just to make sure I get to the top level with both. So maybe I would have made another 200 every week, but at that point, that was not important. It was important to me right now to get to the top levels, and this is already paying off with my platinum. Now, man, you're really an employee when you're doing Grubhub. So I need to be at 95% by tomorrow. Offer commitment, which is your acceptance rate, but they mix it up, unlike Doordash or other stuff. And they're not so transparent about it. That's a surprise with these companies, right? Let me tell you what. Last Sunday, I was at partner level, and my scheduled commitment was at 80%. So to get to pro level, which I am now, you have to be at 80%, right? So last Sunday, I was at 80%. This is strictly just your scheduled blocks. If you take a block from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m., you better be online the 2 exact hours, not an hour and 30 minutes, not going offline, not taking a break, because then that will go down. So I was at 80%. I made it to pro on last Sunday. I'm like, cool, I'm going to pro. Maybe I'll see better hours. I had heard through the grapevine that they like to throttle you and manipulate when to move you up on levels. You guys give me your opinion for those of you that I've done Grubhub. So I was at 80% on Sunday morning on this one when I was still at partner level. So I'm like, great, I'm going to make it to pro by tomorrow morning. They updated every Monday morning at 7 a.m. to figure out your levels. Once you make it to a level, then you're there for 14 days. But I had heard that they like to play around with your numbers, with your metrics. I'm like, I got to be careful. I'm going to keep an eye. So I didn't have any hours like on Saturday or Sunday. I was at 80%. That should have stayed at 80%, period, because I didn't have any hours, any scheduled blocks. Well, Sunday night, this dropped to 79% out of nowhere. Again, I was already at 80%. I didn't have any more hours scheduled, so that should have stayed at 80%. No, Sunday night at 10 o'clock p.m., they put me at 89%. I had met these 2 requirements to get to pro level. This put me at 79% out of nowhere and it kept me at partner level. I was so mad. So I said, oh, okay. So what I did, I know that with a lot of the people that take those late scheduled blocks, like at 1 in the morning, they fall asleep and they lose their scheduled hours. It's happened to me at the beginning, believe me. So what I did, I said, you know what? I'm going to stay up. I'm going to set the alarm for 12:59 or 1:10 because I know somebody will eventually drop it, get kicked out, and the hours will become available. Here, update schedule, like here. Sure, because I'm going to stick it to them. They screwed me. They got me like at 10 o'clock at night, figuring I'm home, not paying attention, and I would wake up not being at pro level. So what happened? So again, they dropped me to 79% Sunday night out of nowhere. Again, I was at 80% for 3 straight days. And I stayed up on purpose that Sunday night, and I found hours for like 1:22 to 4 a.m., and it put me back at 80%. So my stat went up to 80% here, right? So it said pro level, pro level, pro level. Monday morning, the next morning, I'm still showing here at partner level. I'm flaming because I already met all 3 requirements, right? So I'm like, oh, it's 7:05. You know, they updated at 7 a.m. I'm like, no, I'll wait. It's 7:10. Maybe I'm just being impatient. Well, it's 8:30, 9 o'clock. My stats are showing all of them pro level, but up here they have me at partner level. I went to support and I sent them an email. And I said, listen, doesn't look right. I sent them a screenshot. I'm a pro level with all three. There's no way you guys should keep me a partner level. I said, I'm at a wit's end. I said, I've had sleepless nights for 4 weeks. I don't think you guys are being transparent here. I feel like you guys are throttling my metrics. Sure enough, they sent me an email and they put me at pro level. But they are sneaky, so be careful. Pay attention to all of your numbers at that Sunday night before they update, because they will throttle you. I've realized, I'm 100% sure that that's what they do. I get it in a sense. There's probably too many premier drivers in LA right now. And maybe they're doing this, they're throttling your stats. It's wrong, but they have to come up with a better way. I mean, I'm not gonna wake up at 2 a.m. every friggin' morning to get these numbers and then they stop me. So check this out. This is what's happening now. Today's Sunday, right? I've been at 95% since Thursday. They haven't moved me up. Since Thursday, let me show you how many I've done scheduled blocks. All of them complete. Since Thursday. Scheduling. Thursday. Oops, sorry guys. Since Thursday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've done 10 scheduled blocks, committed 100%. I take that back. The first one on Thursday, I started at 1:22 to 3 a.m. I was supposed to start at 1 to 3. I actually turned the alarm on. I was tired, guys. Every night I've been doing this. I turned the alarm on, woke me up, and I fell right back asleep. And I thought I had toggled to go online, I didn't. But I was able to wake up and grab and recover. And I got to this schedule. Hold on, guys. Hang in there with me. Thursday. There we go. Guys, it's been hard. It's been rough to make it to premiere. So there we go. So I fell asleep and they kicked me out, but I was able to grab right away 126 at 2 a.m. That's the only boo-boo that I made. I was at 95%. It dropped to 94, but then I've done 1, 2 complete, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. Whoa, something just fell. 9, and they still got me at 95%. That should be at least a 98%. It's Sunday. Remember what's going to happen tonight. So I have a feeling that I should be at 97, 98% there after 9 straight scheduled blocks done 100%. I have a feeling, you know what's going to happen? To be a premier, you need to be right at 95. I have a feeling that tonight, you know where they're going to drop me to? Right there? To 94. Because that's exactly what they did with me last week. There's no way that should be a 95% after 8 consecutive blocks done 100%. There's no way that should be there. So we're going to go through the same fiasco. Let me show you guys the email. These companies are too much. Let me show you guys. So always pay attention to your Grubhub Sunday nights. And always try to be above the requirement. Like if 80%, I'm looking for the email. Like here, I need to be at 80%. I'm at 92%. I want to have a little bit of leverage too, so I can cancel some orders when I want to. Don't just try to be like 1% over or 2, because then it'll drop you to the level below. See, I'm at 91% acceptance rate. What's required is 80%. There you go. This isn't California. It's a little harder, guys. Arizona's a lot easier. Only needs like 70%, 97% completion, and like 100 rides. All right, let me show you guys that email. Let's see. And man, where is it? Hang in there, guys. We'll find it. Jerks, man. They're all the same, all these companies. Here's the email that I sent. Hello, good afternoon. I need your guidance. I'm feeling defeated at this point, which I was. Number one, I achieved pro level last night, and this morning still showing me a partner level. I'm frustrated about that. I've had so many sleepless nights doing the only blocks available from 1 to 3 in the morning. Let's get right to it. If you look at my stats, I'm a partner level. I'm a pro level, and you guys have me at partner level. Blah, 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 blah. Now let's find the reply. Your typical reply, guys, right? First of all, they gave some excuse about they noticed that my cellular device is not maintaining a stable connection, and I ended up getting another phone. They started with that. I insisted. I emailed them back right away. Where is it? And they ended up sending me an email. I can't find it. Telling me that we appreciate your work, effort, la 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 la. And they switched me that morning. If I hadn't sent those emails, they had never switched me. They put me where I belong, which was pro level. Pro level, yes. So, come on. Help me find it, guys. It's a pretty slow morning. That's your typical Saturday and Sunday. People are out late at night. It's 10 a.m. It'll pick up. Sundays are actually my best days. Busiest days. Dang it, I can't find it. Why? Yeah, I can't find it, guys. Well, they ended up switching me up. I fought. All right, now it's been 10 minutes, right? What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to my other spot. There's some shop and pay orders up here at the Vons. We're gonna go over there. This is how I do my thing. We will get 250 today, guys, at least. I promise you that. Doordash Platinum is really, really good, man. Once it starts, it does not stop. So we got Uber Eats. Now, again, Grubhub. I'm being very careful with Grubhub right now. Another problem in LA that makes it really hard, a multi-app, is that by law here, you can only be online for 11 hours. So, oh man, you have to, that's why I call it my cabin. You have to like be on top of everything, like a pilot of a 747. As far as dealing with these apps, if I get an order here, I have to hurry up and stop here so I don't decline and then lose my acceptance rate. There's just so much to it. If you pause, luckily I don't have to worry about the pause now here only with DoorDash because I'm at platinum level. But it's just so complicated. You have 11 hours. There's times I keep them both. When I started, I kept them both online, and then I got kicked out from Grubhub for till tomorrow morning at 2 a.m. and I got kicked out at 4 p.m. Today, so I can't do Grubhub tonight. So you really have to keep track. The problem is that the app doesn't keep track for you of how many hours you've been online. And these guys are tricky. There's days I've only done 5 hours, and then they tell me that I've done 11 hours already, and they kick me out. So here's the problem why I can't be online right now with them. Maybe I can do like 10 minutes. It's because last night or this morning I did yeah, I had to do stuff this morning, guys, like at 2 in the morning or 1. I know it sounds like a lot of information, but you guys will get used to it. I ended up doing what? Done. So I did. You would think they give you 11 hours from 12 a.m. to 12 a.m., like today to today, to the end of the night. No, they do it however they want. There's no way you can find out. You can kind of just guess. So last night I did 9 to 10 and 10:30 to 12, but that carried to like 12:30 because they sent me one at the last minute. So I don't know if they started my 11 hours yesterday, like at 5 p.m. You would think again that they would start today, your 11 hours that you could be online. And what the problem with that is, if you don't know, and let's say I go online today and it kicks me out in 5 hours, it'll tell me, I'm going to show you what it shows. I can see it all. Man, multi-apping. Here we go. I've got kicked out before. Let's see. Here's one. You've toggled for 11 hours and won't be able to accept new offers until 5:41 p.m. That day killed me. 5:41 p.m. Well, that day I got lucky because 5:41 p.m. is dinner time. But there's times that it wouldn't let me do it at that time. So the problem with Grubhub, yeah, Grubhub is a problem. Is that you don't know how many hours you've done. It's hard to keep track when you're doing all these gigs. And then let's say they kick me out today. I have 11:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. Let's say they kick me out and I have it on all day, and they say you're not able to grab hours to go back online until tomorrow at 5 a.m. Here's the big problem. So tomorrow at 5 a.m., let's say they kick me out and I cannot do that shift that I have scheduled, that 11:30. They'll automatically remove it, and then this will go down. They don't care if you removed it or they removed it. If it's removed, when you get the scheduled hours, when you grab them on Friday morning as a pro level, once you grab your hours, they only give you 30 minutes to decide if you're going to keep all the blocks that you grabbed. So basically how it happens is Friday morning, as soon as it comes up, you just tap. Just take whatever you can. And there's nothing but 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. hours at pro level. After you've done that and you've grabbed them, then you only have 30 minutes to delete your block. If you delete your block, like if I remove my block, if I drop my block right now, that will go down. I need to be over 95%. So that is the problem with the 11 hours in California you can only do, and the fact that they don't let you know what's going on, how many hours you've done, when does the 24-hour period starts, and it's total manipulation. So that's why I'm not online, because I don't want to lose the chance, because I was trying to get to 95% here by tonight. It's not going to happen. They're throttling me. The last 25 orders, I've only rejected one, and it's stuck there at 91%. So it's telling me that they're totally controlling, manipulating. They got maybe too many drivers on premier level right now, and they're throttling all my hard work, and that's upsetting. So it is what it is, right? I chose to do these gigs. You know, I'm at $1,800, $1,500, I think. Let's see, we're at 276. Here's the funny thing too. Check this out. This is indication of the throttling, right? This is a pro level. I should be making more than a partner level. Last week, check this out. Last week, oops, earnings. Here we go. No, wait. I forgot how to do it, guys. 276. I got a brain fart. I can't remember. It should show me my week, all of them. I was able to slide this way. Hold on. Let's start over. I'm sorry, guys. and beat overwhelming with all these companies. Tasks, earnings. It should let me tap on the weeks, like week before. Oh, here we go. Earnings activity, you know, by week. But anyways, that one, I rejected that one. That one, that removed. You know why that one got removed? Without penalty? These companies have the guts to send you inside Universal Studios to pick up an order. Oh my God. Learning the hard way. So I made it to Universal Studios. This time, it was not actually where you had to go through the park, but it was still very complicated. You had to find parking. There's none. And then you had to walk inside the Universal City Plaza and find a KFC. I got there and I said, listen, I talked to support. I said, there's no way you guys should have stores from Universal Studios for us to pick a KFC. I send a message to the customer. I say, I'm sorry, it's going to take a while. They actually sent me to Universal Studios. And then I called. I said, I'm not doing this order. I said, please do not make it not affect my cancellation rate or anything on my metrics. And they actually did. They removed it. That's ridiculous. I had one also with Doordash last week for Sephora. I had a shop and pay at Sephora inside Universal Studios, inside. So I had to go through the parking, wait in line, as if the theme park, get in, let them know that I'm doing a DoorDash orders at the Sephora. It's not like Instacart where you can just shop it anywhere. And then find parking and then walk all this path all the way inside the store. I got videos for you guys on that. There was a girl, one of those, oops, here we go. Now here's the thing, this is how I like to do this. And I'm not taking that. Now if I decided I was going to take that, I would have taken a screenshot, not accepted yet. I would prioritize pausing here right away. Because many times if you accept here, by the time you accept and go here, there's an offer here, then you're screwed. You're gonna have to cancel one of the two. Obviously I would have probably canceled the Uber Eats because the cancellation rate doesn't matter here. You could have a 10% cancellation rate here or 50. You're still gonna see the same orders. You could see a $100 catering order here at 2% cancellation rate. Over here is different because I want to keep my platinum. So, you know, but there's got to be a time where there's a, you know, a good $20 order here, half a mile, pickup right here at Vaughn's, pickup only, delivery only, and you did not pause here, and then you're gonna get one here, and then you take it too, then you're trying to decide, you know what, you know, you want this one, and then your cancellation rate's gonna go down here. So you got to be careful how you play your game. The most important thing is when you do take, if I would have accepted this one before I even hit accept, I strongly recommend for you guys that multi-app, and that are trying to keep your acceptance rate up. The only reason is you would pause the other apps first, and then you would accept, because that split second or two where you're like, I'm gonna accept, one could go off over there, and then you're like, dang it. So always practice that. Do not accept it. Always pause the other apps first, and then you accept it. So that's the way I like to do it. I've learned the hard way too. And there's gonna be times there's not much you can do about it. They're both gonna come up at the same time. Like if it was Grubhub right now, like if I was on Grubhub and DoorDash, these two are very important to me right now, the acceptance rate, because I want to stay top dog with both. And I want to get to top dog with this one. There's times that they're just both are going to come at the same time. There's not you can do about it. It happens once a week, man. There's not much you can do about it. But, man, I forgot how to do the weekly. It would show me, it would. Oh, here we go. Down here somewhere. Earnings. Let's go to my account. Man, I can't even remember. No. Oh, here we go. Weekly. Completed, canceled, missed, rejected, contribution, missions, pay adjustments. I give up. But anyways, I'm actually making less weekly on pro level than partner level, which is a lower one. I'm seeing more orders. I was seeing more orders online at the partner level, the lowest tier of Grubhub. Why? Because the closer you get to Premier, the tougher they make it on you to make it to these levels. It's hard to keep 90% here and 90% there. It's super hard. And when they take in all your efforts, man, at 2 and 3 in the morning, it's infuriating when they're throttling this. But at this point, if you guys quit, you already gave them 5 weeks for free, at 2 in the morning, taking orders that most of the drivers are not going to do are not going to drive at 2 in the morning. So makes no sense to quit. A friend of mine just told me, why don't you just focus on Doordash and you can make the same. I said, no, I'm not going to make $2,000 just on one app. I have to multi-app. And I've already busted my butt for 5 weeks. It would be a freebie. So I did 5 weeks for free for them of 2 a.m. orders. No. And that's the way it works. They play the data, and 80% of the people will quit at this point. And 20%, I'm one of the 20%, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to stick it to them. That's the game they play. The higher percentage, the 80%, they're going to quit. They're going to get frustrated, and they're going to say, screw this Premier thing. But in the long run, they ended up doing 5 weeks of orders at 2 or 3 in the morning. Yep. All right, let's talk to you guys a little bit. So that's why I don't have Grubhub on right now. They're just... What up, gang? So let's resume Dash. So we got Uber. All we're doing today is Uber Eats, and for now, like I can... sometimes what I'll do, like trying to manage my time with Grubhub, like right now I have to be very careful. I would go on. I'm gonna go online right now for 15 minutes, and I have this baby to remind me to log off. I strongly recommend, if you guys multi-app, to get one of these. In your mind, you're not gonna be Superman trying to keep track of all that stuff. It's not gonna happen. So 15 minutes, because I have to carefully control my hours over there so they don't kick me out tonight. There we go. If you want the link, let me know. Put it in the comments after this live video is over. And but see, it'll beep 15 minutes. So if I don't get a Grubhub in 15 minutes, it'll beep and then I'll go offline. That's the only way you can track this. Also, if you're not a Doordash, if you're not a Platinum, this is good. When you pause, you take an Uber Eats, a Shop and Pay, let's say. You pause here, gives you 35 minutes. You think you're gonna remember that all the time? It's not gonna happen. I would go here. I'm at 34.51 there. I will go here, put it 33 minutes. Or 30 minutes. Start it. If I do a Shop and Pay, like I'll leave this phone in the car, put this in my pocket. I got 3 minutes to get to my car and resume. Or you can bring the phone with you and keep an eye on it, but then that's gonna slow you down. So this baby, I strongly recommend it. You guys seen this? I've had this for a while. So let's go back to 12 minutes, 13 minutes online with Grubhub. Again, with Grubhub, we got an Uber Eats. So that's a good one. $11 screenshot. I'm not gonna accept. The first thing I'm gonna do is end my dash with Doordash and go offline. And now accept it. There we go. I took it. It was a Porter's Bakery, $11. Now I can do this with Doordash because I'm a Platinum. That's the great thing about being on Platinum. I can grab hours again right now. Schedule. Always available. You're always available as Platinum. That's one good thing about being on Platinum. So I just ended the dash. If I was not on Platinum, then I would have had to pause, do this, and so forth. So what I did there, I saw it, I took a screenshot, and I went immediately to Grubhub before accepting it. I don't want to give myself that extra second and then a Grubhub pops up. So we have the meats. We have the meats. We're just not doing the meats right now. I'm going to fill you guys in on it. This is what we just grabbed. Porto's Bakery. $11. That's cake. I'll go here. I'll write it down. Batch number 2, delivery number 2, UE1, $11. Portos. I do this every day, and it's helping me a lot. Oh, we got an add-on. Yeah, let's go. It's probably from Porto's Bakery. 6 miles, 1370, 10 in the morning. 6 miles right now is 10 minutes. Let's go. Accept, screenshot. Hey, so we're gonna pay what? We're getting paid 11 and what, 13? $24, 6 miles or 7 miles, right? Yeah, $24, 7 miles. That's $3 a mile. Let's go. Having Uber Eats has really helped me a lot because Uber Eats is like I call it my Fisher Prize, my toy. Because again, you could be like, have a 3% cancellation rate and you would still see good orders. And you don't have to worry about statistics. I mean, you get to platinum, diamond. I think I'm a diamond already. But all you get is like perks, like a free membership at Costco and stuff like that. That's really irrelevant to your performance. So I like that about Uber Eats. That's my little app to play with. I mean, there's weeks that I make more with Uber Eats, but having that freedom, it's really nice. With Doordash, you have to keep a certain acceptance rate to see good orders, better orders. And with Grubhub, you're an employee. Like once I get to Premier with Grubhub, when you get to Premier and with Grubhub, the cool thing is that you set your availability. You guys remember the Instacart favorite shopper thing where you set up your available hours? That's the cool thing about being a top dog with Grubhub. I'm gonna be able to set my own availability, and then they'll send me a schedule, and then I'll decide which hours I want to keep. And now as Premier, you have 24 hours to remove what hours you don't want without being penalized. So once you have your schedule for next week, you're working. You have to be online. You can't be going offline. You can, but then your schedule commitment rate's got to go down. They want you to be, you're an employee, really. So it's gonna be interesting once I get to Premier there, and I'm already a platinum with DoorDash. So what I'm planning to do is like do Monday 7 to 10 DoorDash, and then if they send me those hours to Premier, I'll do 10 to 4 Grubhub. Now from 10 to 4, I have to be with them only, and then I have to see if it's even going to be worth it for me to stay at Premier level. We'll see. And then I'll do like I take an hour break, go home, then I'll do 5 to 7 DoorDash again. And then I think what I'm planning to do the following day, I'm going to flip-flop it. Instead of 7 to 10 DoorDash, I'm going to do 7 to 10 Grubhub. I'm going to flip-flop it. I'm going to play around with it and see how it works. So we are at Porto's Bakery. This place is very popular. It's always packed. This is like a Costco. This store, you're going to get, let me hit that I arrived, yeah? Oh no, you don't have to hit arrive. The system with Uber Eats recognizes that you're here, which is kind of cool. I like that. There's always issues with parking here. Let's see if we get lucky. This store's like a Costco. This orders that come out of here, some are like a Costco banger, right? But the problem is 50% are like that, and the other 50% are horrible. There's only like a few Portos in LA, so you will find deliveries from here that you have to go like 14 miles away. And the customer has a decent tip, $7, right? But then it's paying you $12 to drive 14 miles on peak time, you know. That's the time where you don't want to deal with those sloppy orders. I try to take the sloppy orders with non-peak hours, because one sloppy order where you're eating slop on peak time, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., it ruins your entire peak dinner time or peak lunch time or peak breakfast time. Oh, let's see this park. If not, I'm going to park across the street. Buenos dias, buenos dias. I'm building relationships in people. The old ladies, they're here at 95 degrees. They wear long sleeve shirts. I have a cooler here. I'll give them like sparkling water and just take care of people and just build relationships, right? Sometimes you have to go around it like 4 times before you find a parking spot, or I'm gonna have to go across the street. Oh, here we go. I got one. Yes. Now you guys gotta see at this portals. Again, it's like a casino. You get a banger, a catering order, right? There's like 10 drivers in there, Armenians with their phones. There's some with like 3 phones with 3 Uber accounts. It's insane. It's LA. You guys are gonna see it. That hits a spot though. That's what really makes me angry about the Instacart situation. I've done everything by the book. They asked me for help for years with the Prop 22 and with the helping with the selfie verify thing. I'm going to show you all the emails that I've had with the Director of Community Affairs and another person where they asked me to help them, and now they stuck it to me like that. All because they're trying to get rid of veteran shopper. Ugh. Okay, let's change the subject. It's just it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, but it's so good. We already got it. We're already in there. We just right now we're at top level with these. We're gonna keep going with these. Instacart is definitely not my anchor right now. I don't think it'll ever be anymore. All right, so 50% are great, 50% are awful. That's the reason why I like to keep my percentage acceptance rate above. If it's 80% to be a platinum, I want to be a 90, 95. In case there's a day I want to gamble, I come to portals and just sit here and I can cancel 2 or 3 and wait for that big one. All right, so try to be above your the minimum to get to a top level. If you're at 80, you want to be at 90. In case you find a spot like this one where it's like Costco. Sometimes you get bangers out of here. Let's go, mother flowers. Let me know if you guys are enjoying the live. I leave my keys in here. Okay, let's go. Got 2 customers. You gotta have totes, guys. That's one of the things that will get you increased tips. When you take pictures, dropping stuff out the door, you definitely. Is it showing me or is it showing? Okay. Well, I got to bring the phone because that phone, it's Wi-Fi. I got to bring that other phone. It's using the hotspot. You guys are going to see 900 delivery people with 78 phones. 3 Uber Eats accounts. It's insane. It's insanity. It is what it is, right? So we got 2 portos. They got good food here, man. Cuban sandwiches. Let me try to go online here and talk to you guys. Oh, they're not here. They usually hang out on those tables. Like 10 or 15 of them. Yeah, they're not here today. They usually stand right here all day. And I've seen him pick up like an Uber Eats on one phone, Uber Eats on the other phone, but it is what it is, right? I'll keep doing my thing. All right, I got a Cam and Jared. Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Well, there we are. Good morning, boss. Dámelo. Cam and Jared, please. Thank you. Let's see if I can see you guys chat. Cam, thank you. And Jared. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Poppy. This one has drinks. You got to be careful with these things. So here we go. Let's get this bread, mother flowers. Let's go. Modo cabra. El gotigoti, el que la prende. This place is a zoo always. Campeón, buenos días. That's the manager. I was talking to him yesterday. Cool guy. I know the owners of Portos through my dad. They're big baseball fans, so I met them. Really nice people. In fact, they were here yesterday. So for those of you that are like struggling with all these gig apps, I know the pay's not great, but just try to make the best out of it. Maybe you have a mentality of like, you know, I'm only gonna take big orders. I mean, if give yourself a shot to be at the top level, and you're gonna hear good stuff and bad stuff, but the only way you're gonna find out, guys, if you do it yourselves and then you decide if it's worth it or not. Some people say Premiere sucks. Some people say Premiere's great. Some people say Platinum sucks. Some people say Platinum is great. Oops. You always make sure you put that stuff inside totes. That's gonna get you increased tips. I think I have 4 increased tips this week. And I know part is because of this. There's a big difference when you take a picture in front of the door just like that, or a picture flexing your bags. You guys know about me talking about flexing your Instacart bags, right? So it's huge when you go deliver a pizza and you pull it out of there versus handing it to them without not being in a bag, showing them that you care about their food. So you have to separate that ego and that pride. Like, come on, it's only a $4 tip. I'm just going to bring you the food like that. No, man, it's gotta have a humble approach. You decided to do that, and you know there's a lot of non-tippers, and it sucks, man. It sucks. But here we go. We got one here. This one has drinks. That one had drinks. Yeah, but it's gonna be okay. I've also had to rearrange my vehicle space, right? This one goes in here. So make a habit of always putting everything inside bags. Make that habit. Look, that's how long I've been with Grubhub. OG, baby. These bags, I got 2 of them, like 2019? Let's go. See how much neater my car is now? Because this has to be flat. This is the only thing that I carried, my This is my kit to get into each tips. That's good. And I have a cooler there. And sometimes I'll give some of those good paying orders a free soda. See those? I buy when they're on sale. These are 20 bucks for 5. I did my numbers at 40 cents each. When I see a $15 order, I know it's gonna be an $8 pay or a $10 tip. And they order pizza. Pizza and Coke goes good, guys. I'll give them a pop, and I'll put it in the notes, and boom, increase tips. Your ratings go up. Pay attention to detail. That's how you play this game. I mean, if you're in it for the money, right? Let's go. Should I put you here for now? Yeah, and then I'll put you on the cabin. There's a third phone that I don't know where it went, that we better find it before we leave. And that's what happens when I do live videos. And I can't afford to do that all the time because it's different now with a timer. Let me see if I left the phone on top of the car. I don't know where I left it, so I'm gonna click on Find My Phone. We're good on time. Install the Find My Phone app on your, if you have Google or Gmail, find my device, look for my S24 Ultra. S24 Ultra, it's gonna beat the crap. Play sound. I hear it. Yep. There it is. Find my device for the win, baby. It's free. Any phone that you have registered or set up a Gmail with, Google will find it for you. My list shows like 8 phones. All the phones that I've had, even the phones that you don't have activated anymore. There we go. All right, let's set up the map. Complete. We're going pretty close. And I can see you guys here. Okay, we're going south. We're going to 0.7. Send a message. Good morning, Cam. I'm on my way. Thank you. I try to be very consistent with that because, again, getting ratings, not necessarily with Uber Eats, mostly with Doordash and Grubhub. Getting your ratings up, man. It's not like Instacart. You know, you deliver the food and most of the time they won't rate you. And the fact that I was doing it part-time and not really caring much in a sense, my rating dropped to like 4.8. And man, to get it up, it's been 5 weeks. I'm at 4.91 now, and I had to do all these little tricks to do so. All right. Okay. Let me set up my Google Maps instead.
Head east.
Shut up. I'm going south. I'll go this way. All right, I can talk to you guys, I think.
Turn right.
Here we go. Woo, I see a lot of comments. Holy cow, I'm going to start from the bottom.
In 800 feet, turn right toward North Hollywood Way.
Manny Aviles, no tip, no trip. Yeah, for the most part. Here's the thing, though. Here in LA, sometimes you get a $7 or $6 order, half a mile. No tip, I'm taking it. I'm prioritizing my pocket. Just like I told you, sometimes you gotta lose. Obviously, if it's an obvious one, like a $3 half mile, nope, I'm not doing it. But if I get a $6, $7 which happens here a lot, with no tip or a 50-cent tip or $1 tip, I'm definitely doing it. It's half a mile. It's a store where I can pick up the food in seconds.
Turn right toward North Hollywood Way.
I'm gonna prioritize my pocket. I'm gonna lose in moral and principle, but I'm taking my $7. But if it's a one like that, you know, like Manny, right? Like $3, no, go get your own bleep. Yep, I get it. But $7, half a mile, let's go. I'm here to feed my pocket, man, not my ego.
North Hollywood Way.
And they win. Sometimes they're gonna win, and we have to accept that. I mean, if you're prioritizing your ego first and your pride and your principles, then I respect that. And chew it up and don't make those $7 in 5 minutes, you know. But you got to know what your priority is when you're sitting here. But sometimes they're going to win, guys. They're just going to win. It upsets me, yeah, but, you know. The other day I got a $15 Uber Eats 4 miles. And I did it fast, a shop and pay, and then they added me like a $5, another half a mile pickup on the way there. I took it. It had no tip. But hey, you know what? I made 14 plus 5, and that guy won, or that lady. But I won on financials, you know. So it's up to you guys to what you're gonna prioritize. Just accept that sometimes you can't have both, you know. You decide what's a priority for you at that moment. But I understand the no tip, no trip. What's up, Goldie? Grubhub glitches sometime when trying to look at other week's pay. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. Yeah, because normally I would find my, thanks for bringing that up. Normally I would find the whole weekly. I wanted to show you that I was making more at that lower level than now, than the pro level. But Premier, we'll see what happens. I need to get there to find out. It's been a lot of sleepless nights. Tons of sleepless nights. What's up, Eric? Let's go. Let's get this bread.
At the light, turn left onto West Verdugo Avenue. Then your destination will be on the left.
All right. What do we got here? I think I'm going to leave the phone here in just a second. The Uber map is sometimes. I have an apartment? Yeah. All right, I see it. Parking is also a challenge in LA. I just ordered a magnetics that says DoorDash, Uber Eats driver delivering. Because sometimes in LA you'll see or you park in spots you're not supposed to, but the police is cool about it. The parking enforcement people, some are. But slap on that sticker, that magnetic. I just ordered it 2 days ago. You know, I'm always trying to find ways to be as efficient as I can. I'm here to make money, man. I don't care how my car looks. You know, who cares? I'm here to make money, bro. When I go home, then I worry about that other stuff. Let's go. Put you guys in here. Oh, here's a tip on Uber Eats. Be careful. This is where a lot of people get tricky on Uber Eats. Customers are tricky because sometimes the app won't let you take pictures. If it's like it doesn't say deliver or drop off, but you guys always got to take a picture. I'm going to show you guys how to do it where they can still see the picture. Because sometimes through the chat, you can't even send a picture. And those customers know it, and then they report it non-delivered. I'm gonna show you guys a trick. Okay, this customer, let me see which order. His name's Cam Newton. Cam, is this Cam? Cam. Is that Cam? Let's see if this is Cam. Cam, I got lucky. This is Cam. I gotta bring the other phone. Here we go. I want to make sure I'm not showing I gotta make sure I'm not showing people's faces. Okay, we're good. Bring it down a little bit more. here we go.
Hi.
How you doing? I'm sorry?
For Cam?
Yes.
Yes, I'm here.
How are you?
Good.
Buenos días.
Buenos días.
Todo bien?
Photos, right?
Yes.
Good.
Here we go. It's starting to get warm already, isn't it?
Oh.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
You guys
Have a great
enjoy it,
day.
okay? Thank you.
Got it.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay, I took a picture of her. I'm going to show you guys why. This is how a lot of the Uber tricksters report that they didn't get it. The application does not let you take a picture through the chat. That's one thing I like about DoorDash, that it lets you do that. But I'm going to show you guys to protect yourself, because as soon as I started doing Uber Eats, I was so rusty. I delivered to this young girl. She waited for me outside. She took it. I hit confirm. I couldn't take pictures. She marked it non-delivered. I said, okay, you gonna play with the cabra? Let's go. So I'm gonna show you what I do now. It takes an extra 30 seconds. Well worth it to protect your account. Yeah. I know DoorDash is popping right now, but hey, it's 25 bucks we're making, or? Okay, so I took a picture of her leaving with the stuff. I don't trust anybody. Nope. So I go back to Uber. It just says confirm delivery. It doesn't let me take pictures through the chat. I'm gonna go to my gallery. Go to my photos. There she is. You can't see her face. You hit on share. You hit create link. It creates a link. It takes 3 seconds to create the link. Done. It says copy the link. Then I go to the chat. It seems like a lot. It's not. I go to the chat. Now I can chat to Cam because a girl picked it up. It's gonna paste it right there. See the HTTP photos. See it? Then I'll send the link. That's the picture. Well, look at it. Here's the delivery proof. Have a great day. So you cover there. That's the way you send pictures when the app doesn't let you send pictures. You're gonna get me. Let's go to the next one. Okay, the other one, how far are we going? 5 miles, that's all right. We're a little bit slower because we're going live, but we're okay. We're gonna get 250 today. We'll take a break when I have to really speed it up. Let me know how you guys are enjoying the content so far. All right, we're 5.8 miles, 10 minutes. Let's go. It's Sunday. Now, let's say DoorDash was popping. I would probably not take any of these 2 orders, because when DoorDash gets going, man, it's non-stop. One thing that I've noticed, the Platinum, there's no dead for me, for my account, for my zone. Platinum, there's no normally, there's no off-peak. It's always continuity, and that's the biggest thing that I've found out doing DoorDash Platinum. It's just continuity, and how many times I talk about continuity. That's all you want. I haven't had a huge order. Try not to focus on, like, you gotta get the catering orders. Yeah, I want them. You know, the $50, $100 ones. There's so many places here that you can get catering orders. Just try to focus on getting that continuity, because at the end of the day, that's what's gonna give you the numbers. But try not to think that just because you got to Platinum, all of a sudden you got to see a $100 order every day. It's just not going to happen. Just be grateful you have that continuity, man. No waiting. No waiting. All right. We got 9 minutes from the bottom up. What's up, Hannah? How did you pass the delivery of that? Deliver that, guys. Install it. It's a catering app. It's pretty cool. You make $30 for 30 bucks or more. Average between 30 and 40 per delivery. Catering, it's easy, man. Like I had a cafe with Bain, you just pick it up. You gotta have totes, and then you deliver to a doctor's office, set up the table. They always have a table for you set up in the back, and you take nice pictures, get a signature, and that's it. It's pretty cool, man. Especially when it's a slow morning or something. You grab those, it's like on demand. The order will pop up, and it's hard to get them. But we'll get to that in another episode. But I'm going to answer your question. There's a test that you have to take with Deliver That. You didn't pass it? It's not that hard. Come on, Hannah. There's a test that you take with Deliver That. You know what you can do actually to pass the test? Just record with one phone if you have two phones, even the phone that is not active, and record it and take screenshots and then go back and pass the test. You'll pass the test with two phones. It's not that hard though, but that's the way that you can do it. Also with Deliver That, you have to pay for your own MVR, motor vehicle report. It's $15, guys. I mean, how bad do you want it? Just do it. I know a lot of you, I've read a lot of Deliver That on Reddit, people that they're saying, I'm not paying $15 for MVR. I mean, if you want to sign up, you have to pay. You got to get that money back on your first order. Come on, try to use some common financial sense, guys. Come on. I'm not paying for a report. Well, you have to pay if you want to do it. And give yourself an opportunity to maybe make an extra $100, $200 a week. Come on, guys. 2 + 2 = 4. Common sense. We're going 5 miles. Let's go. That one has drinks. What up, Mookie? We're gonna get our money however we can, right? We're gonna get our 2K. We'll get there. It's happening. We're almost there. We're almost there. Can't wait to see what it's like to be a top dog for Grubhub and with Doordash Platinum. Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know if it's gonna work. Maybe it's gonna be counterproductive. Maybe it's just not gonna work like that. But we gotta get there and try it because we gotta go modo cabra. Let's see. Manny, you went off. What's up, Goldie? Yes, Goldie says that the Grubhub app glitches a lot. Yes, and thanks for letting me know. That's why I can see my weekly pay. Normally it would show every week, and I wanted to show you guys that. Gigging in the LBC. Ooh, you got back today about Uber Eats. No bueno. What up, E? Oliver. Eric. Jesse. Shantae, let's go. All right, mi gente, I'm going to take a little break. We'll get to 250. We'll have part 2 of Live All Day. And good luck to you. Talk to you in about an hour, all right? I'm out.